In this video, we're going to take some inspiration from Mo Norman. Mo Norman was a great ball striker and somebody that was a little bit quirky, but will go down in history as demonstrating just pure consistency. And he would use a phrase, vertical drop, horizontal tug. Now, I'm going to put my own little spin on this, okay, in terms of ways that I think you guys can really use this sort of information. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to place an alignment stick across my shoulders, okay, like so, and I'm going to stand up nice and vertically, okay. Now, rotation is a horizontal action, okay, meaning if I turn my upper body, I do it in a horizontal manner, and then I turn, and then I turn, then I turn. Okay, well, I'm also then, if I position this relatively like through my pelvis horizontally, again, I turn my upper body, you can see it's a horizontal action, okay? Meaning, what I mean by this is if I stood up straight and asked any of you to turn, you wouldn't sort of turn on a tilt, right? You wouldn't kind of do this and you kind of wouldn't do this. So horizontal is rotational movement. But what happens in the golf swing is we go into posture. So once I go into posture, if I was, let me do it this way. If I stand up straight, turn my body first, then go into my posture, obviously it looks like this, but it's still the same kind of action. Now, the one thing that he talks very much about is a vertical drop. And a vertical drop couldn't be any more obvious, right? It's basically as you start the downswing, you want your upper arm to move to the side of your body and you want to allow your right arm to straighten. Now, the problem is for most golfers, all golfers really, is that if you take a backswing position and let's say everything is pretty sound in the backswing position and I do the vertical drop, that's correct. But the problem that I'm going to have is I'm not going to hit the ball. Okay, so if I have not enough rotation in the downswing position, then the only way I can hit the golf ball is to do something indifferent with my arms, which goes away from the vertical drop. Now, let me very quickly come back to this horizontal action. So if I stand up nice and straight, and then this time, I'm going to rotate theoretically towards my target, leading with the lower body in a horizontal manner like so. Now, if I do this again, but this time inside the golf swing, so I swing up to the top, okay, and then I'm going to rotate my lower body. In fact, let's do the vertical drop and now rotate my lower body. See the way it advances the club to about 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches to the ball. The last little bit is squaring the club face. Okay, let me do that again. This time I'm going to turn first and then the vertical drop. And really the point that Mo Norman obviously discovered was very much this idea that the arms do this, okay, and then the rotation is what brings the club around. And that's what you really need to understand to become a really good golfer. Now, if this sounds interesting, why don't you head over to the website, restorativegolf.com, and become a member, become a team member. It's absolutely free to become a member. I would love nothing more than for you to come over there, join the community, see all the things that I work on with students, access the video library. I put together simple step-by-step videos over there as well, which will really help you. And really what I want as someone who is a passionate golf coach is just to make sure that when you are practicing, you're working on the right thing. So you can share videos on the community, you can ask questions on the community, you can just stay silent and do nothing with it. It's absolutely free anyway, but I think you'll be surprised how much you can improve by just understanding some of the key things inside the golf swing. Hopefully see you over there. I'll see you soon.